Peace, y'all. Welcome back to WTC, What's the Connection? Today we're going to be talking about Mystical, aka Michael Tyler, and his recent charges for allegedly being inappropriate with some women out here. What do you think about this situation?
Again, Mystical is a dude. Me as a DJ, I played a lot of his songs, doing like clubs or private events, and it got people off the floor. I mean, on the floor, it got people dancing, especially Danger. It's a host of songs that he have done, and people was loving it. So this dude, he's not a one-hit wonder. Like, someone I know has said that. He's definitely not a one-hit wonder. He's definitely not that.
He's had hits.
He had hits. He's I think he went platinum a few times. And then the money started rolling in, and then that's when he started getting inappropriate with the ladies. But I think it's a black eye. It's a black eye to all of the guys, from the 90s that, paid that cost to be that boss. I mean, he's one of the dudes that's from the 90s that he was doing his thing, I mean, it's crazy. It's messed up, as well as with R. Kelly. It's messed up.
Yeah, I am starting to see a pattern with our black men from the 90s with in the movie industries, the music industries. A lot of stuff is coming out about a lot of people, and like you said, back in the day, when people was really that person, they was making them hits, was traveling from city to city. These women wanted these artists. These women wanted these celebrities, and whoever got lucky to party with them, things went down. But I'm not saying that people shouldn't say they're not a victim to inappropriate behavior, but at the same time, you knew what you was getting yourself into. You knew what type of parties you were going to. I don't understand why people. I'm not saying about these young ladies or young lady or one. I don't know how old the person is. Who's accusing him, but I'm pretty sure.
One of them, I think they said she was 15 or 16. It was one of the, if that's the story. But I know I heard it was girls that was from that young age of that.
Now was it recently he messed with a 15-year-old, or was it back in the 90s or early 2000s?
No, this was recently. These are new charges coming up, if I'm not mistaken. These are new charges.
Wow. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I just heard today, like breaking news today, a lot of news outlets have been talking about, Michael Tyler, aka Mystical, was arrested for the third time.
And to be honest with you, and I'm quite sure there's a lot of people that would agree with me, he has legendary stats. Mystical have legendary stats, and he sort of like his group, his genre kind of fits off with T-Pain that we talked about last time with T-Pain. It kind of, I don't know, it kind of like goes right along with T-Pain, with his way of music. Because T-Pain, even though he was crazy for disrespecting Pac like that, but he had songs that you could play in the club and get people on the dance floor as well.
Yeah,
but Mystical was that man. Mystical, like if you heard especially Danger, and it's a host of them songs that you could name. It can't come to my mind right now, but he did have some hits, like I said, that could get people dancing. It was dancing songs that he had, and it was also his voice. His voice had a certain
flow to it.
flow to it. That it's just something about his voice that got people on that dance.
It was that southern accent with that quick
Exactly.
type of rhyming.
Yeah. Yeah. So
that people fell in love with.
Exactly. So it's kind of shocking that he got caught up in this. God bless his dead. Look at Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was once somebody who was mixed into that. Tiger Woods was somebody that was mixed into that. And I don't think that it's they attacking black men and all that. I don't think that. I just think that when you coming up as a black man and you not that fortunate like that, and then all of a sudden, you get a little something, it's hard to react to that. It's for me, that's just what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, I really hope that this isn't true, that he would, Mystical was in his early 50s.
Yeah,
and
he too old to be going back.
He sure is. For him to be messing with a young lady that age, that's I didn't realize the lady, the young lady was that young. She's old enough to be his daughter, even granddaughter, if he would have started early with having children. So I'm not understanding what's going on. Is it a mind thing? I just hope that didn't happen, because even right now with, I know this is about Mystical, but even with R. Kelly and his charges, for
Kelly,
years,
it's
just been years and years and years of piling up. And, if they would have just nipped it in the bud years ago, like they should have when it first came out, we wouldn't be where we are today. And another thing too, we have to be careful as people what we put out into the atmosphere, because and what we do, whether it's good or bad, because at the end of the day, that cycle of energy rolls back around to us. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're doing it right now or not. And see, the thing with R. Kelly is that he had years and years and years of manipulation.